So when it comes to the muscular system, the three major types of muscles are the cardiac muscles, which do have a striated appearance. And all of you should remember one thing, that cardiac muscles basically, so here it is interchanged actually. This is the cardiac muscle and this happens to be the striated muscle. So please remember that the cardiac muscle, as you can see here, is branched in nature, and between the cells you can see these junctions. These junctions are referred to as the intercalated discs, which function as the communication junction between the adjacent cells. And cardiac muscle cells, as you all know, are involuntary and they are immune to fatigue. They don't get tired easily because they are abundantly supplied with mitochondria, and also they are always readily supplied with the blood because they are already in the wall of the heart. Then coming to the skeletal muscle, you can see how the skeletal muscles are cylindrical in shape, whereas if you can notice, the nucleus of the skeletal muscles or the striated muscles are located on the periphery of each cell. So if you consider this to be a cylindrical muscle cell, then the nucleus is present at the periphery, and notice that there is more than one nucleus inside the cell. So we call this skeletal muscle as a syncytium because it is a cylindrical cell which has more than one nucleus inside. The reason why we don't use the word cell and we usually call it as a fiber, a skeletal muscle fiber, is because of its cylindrical appearance. And also, as you all can see, there are dark and light striations which are very prominent when you observe the skeletal muscle fiber. You can all see here, this is a dark striation. In between you can see these lighter bands as well. So that's why we call the striated muscle, the skeletal muscle, as a striated or a striped muscle. Whereas cardiac muscle actually has a single nucleus in the center, children. It is not multinucleated, it is uninucleated. And if you see a smooth muscle cell has a fusiform appearance. It is narrow at its apices and it is broad in the center. And in the center you can see a distinct single nucleus located in the center of the cell, and you do not see any kind of striations. If you observe, the cytoplasm appears to be very clear and smooth. That is the reason why they are referred to as the smooth muscle cells. It's important to know the location. Smooth muscle cells are mostly found in the internal, the visceral organs of your body, like your stomach and intestine and even your blood vessels. So it is mostly found in the internal involuntary organs of your body. Just like the cardiac muscle cells, the smooth muscle cells are also involuntary, whereas please remember, the skeletal muscles are under the control of your will or volition, and as a result they are said to be voluntary muscles.